So, what if your digital money had no limits, no borders? That's the huge idea we're digging into today. We're talking about your crypto, but anywhere. We're going to look at the rise of the crypto debit card, a piece of tech that's trying to make your digital assets just as easy to spend as the cash in your wallet.
But first, let's be real and start with a problem I'm sure a lot of you have felt. You've got some crypto, you believe in the potential, but when you try to do something simple, like buy a coffee, why is it still so hard, right? Even with crypto getting more popular, actually using it day to day is still one of the biggest hurdles.
And you know, there are some very real reasons for that. For a ton of people, crypto is still this confusing thing, or it feels kind of unsafe because you hear about scams and there isn't a lot of regulation. For others, just the process of buying it is way too complex, and then there's that fear that your bank might just block your funds. Each one of these is a major roadblock.
But here's where the story gets a whole lot bigger. This isn't just a crypto problem. That friction you feel, it's part of a massive global issue with finance. We're talking billions of people who run into walls when they try to make payments, whether it's crazy high fees, painfully slow processing times, or just not having access to a bank at all.
And to really get a sense of the scale here, just look at this number, 1.7 billion. That's how many adults around the world are considered unbanked. They are completely locked out of the digital economy. It's a staggering amount of people.
So how do we solve this? Well, the answer we're exploring today is a bridge. A really simple, kind of elegant connection between that new world of digital assets and the familiar everyday world of spending. And that bridge is the crypto debit card. Seriously, just picture the card that's already in your wallet. It works just like that, but with one little bit of magic happening behind the scenes. When you tap to pay, it instantly converts your crypto into regular money, like dollars or euros, to complete the sale. It's totally seamless. So what this tech does is pretty genius. It basically combines the best of both financial worlds. On one hand, you've got the fact that traditional cards from Visa and MasterCard are accepted everywhere and are super easy to use. And on the other hand, you have the speed, low fees, and global reach of crypto. The crypto debit card sits right in the middle and gives you both.
Okay, but how does this actually work in the real world? Let's go from the concept to reality. We're going to use a service called Pintopay as a case study, just to see how ridiculously easy it is to get going.
The whole process is designed to be incredibly simple. You either download an app or, and this is becoming super common, you just launch a bot right inside an app you already use, like Telegram. You send some crypto to your new digital wallet, tap a button to instantly create a virtual card, and then add it to your Apple Pay or Google Pay. And that's it. You're literally ready to spend your crypto anywhere.
And the speed is just wild. The entire thing, from the moment you click download to having a working card in your phone's wallet, can take as little as 5 minutes. Now, compare that to how long it takes to open a traditional bank account. It's not even close.
And don't think this is some niche thing that only works in a few select places. Because these cards run on the existing Visa and MasterCard rails, they work at over 30 million stores and websites all over the world. This is what really delivers on that crypto anywhere promise.
All right, so let's zoom out again for a second. A simple card is one thing, but this whole innovation is plugged into a much larger trend that's completely reshaping finance. This isn't just a gadget, it's a sign of a massive shift in how money moves.
And if you don't believe me, just look at the numbers. The global market for crypto cards is expected to hit over $152 billion by 2030. This is not a small fringe product anymore. It's a huge emerging financial market.
But the foundation for that growth? That's even more impressive. I mean, while the card market itself is growing at a healthy 8.6% a year, the market for crypto wallets, the apps that hold the crypto, is exploding at over 26%. What that means is the pool of potential card users is just expanding at this incredible rate.
And a huge driver of this trend is coming from platforms you might not even think of as financial. Take Telegram. It's not just a messaging app anymore, it's turning into this powerful financial ecosystem. Over 500 million users are already playing around with these mini apps inside Telegram for everything from trading crypto to making payments. It's a massive built-in audience for these new tools.
What's really fascinating, though, is that the reasons people are adopting this tech are totally different all over the world. In Latin America, it's often about dealing with economic instability. In a place like Turkey, it's a way to protect your money against nearly 50% inflation. And in Asia, it's being fueled by a huge mobile-first population. This tech is solving specific real-world problems for different people.
Now, the growth isn't just coming from individual users either.
A huge slice of this industry is business to business through something called a white label solution. All that means is it's a ready-made card service that any company can buy, slap their own logo on it, and then offer it to their own customers.
And why would a business want to do that? Well, because crypto-powered payments solve some major headaches for them. Instead of waiting 2 to 5 days for an international payment to clear, it can happen in minutes. It slashes transaction costs and gives you a level of transparency and security that the old systems just can't compete with.
So, where is all this headed? The ultimate vision here isn't just about a payment card. It's about building a completely new kind of bank, a crypto bank, that could totally redefine our relationship with money.
If we look at the Pintopay roadmap again as an example, you can see the whole journey mapped out. It starts simple with cards, but then it adds more advanced stuff like non-custodial wallets. That's where you, the user, have 100% control of your own funds. And from there, the next logical step is to go for a full banking license. The end game is a next-generation bank where crypto and traditional money live together seamlessly.
Which really brings us to a final big question. As these lines between digital assets and everyday spending get blurrier and blurrier, and as the benefits of speed, cost, and access become impossible to ignore, is it really so crazy to think that your next bank card might just be powered by crypto?